Welcome back to the Maplewood Ward, Temple and Family History Plan video series. Hopefully, you have had a chance to watch the first 2 videos in this series, giving you an overview of the ward plan and the family plan. If you have not, please take a moment to watch these videos. This is the third and last video in the series. In this video, we will go into further detail on how to join the Lords Battalion, and ideas for increasing the temple and family history work in your home. Feel free to pause the video at any point to take notes. Again, thank you for watching the Maplewood Ward Temple and Family History Plan video series. We look forward to working with you as we further the work of salvation in our families and in our ward.
You were sent to earth at this precise time, the most crucial time in the history of the world, to help gather Israel. There is nothing happening on this earth right now that is more important than that. There is nothing of greater consequence, absolutely nothing. This gathering should mean everything to you. This is the mission for which you were sent to earth. So my question to you is, are you willing to enlist in the battalion of the Lord to help gather Israel?
The second step of the ward plan is for all members 10 years and older to become part of the Lords Battalion. You are encouraged to advance ranks through your continued temple and family history service. The Lords Battalion chart was created to help you individually track the frequency of your efforts and enumerate the different ways you can serve. We will now go into greater detail about the Lords Battalion chart. Before we begin, it is important for you to keep in mind that this chart is a self-evaluation tool that will not be reported to or tracked by the ward. Let's now look at the chart and how to rank yourself in the Lords Battalion. The Lords Battalion chart is broken into 3 sections. On the left side is a list of temple and family history work that is available to you. Please note that this list contains examples of temple and family history activities, but is not an all-encompassing list. Feel free to modify the list to better suit your family's needs. On the right is the frequency that you work on those activities. Each completed activity is marked with a star. At the top is the ranking associated with the frequency of completed activities. For example, if you complete all the activities on the family plan flowchart and tried indexing one time, you would earn the rank of private. Once you have achieved the rank of private, you can advance in rank as you complete more activities and perform temple and family history work more consistently. To earn the rank of Sergeant Major, for example, would require that you are frequently attending the temple to do the work for your ancestors and helping digitize records through indexing. It also means that you would have worked on all the other listed activities under that rank and continue to do so. Remember that this chart is only meant as a guide to some of the possible work that can be done, and is not to be thought of as a quota system that is to be reported. Use the chart in your family to gauge the level of involvement in the work and areas of possible improvement. Now that we have looked at the basics of the Lords Battalion chart, let's go into more detail about the family history activities listed on the chart. The first activity after those associated with the family plan is indexing. Indexing is an online system where volunteers view a digital image of a record, then type in the names, dates and places listed on that record. This digital data is used to create a searchable index that makes it possible for people to quickly find records about their ancestors. If you are new to indexing, no worries. There is an excellent tutorial under the Indexing tab to help you get started. The next activity on the Lords Battalion chart is completing your 4-generation chart. Who exactly are these 4 generations? You are the first generation of the chart. The second generation is your parents. Your grandparents are the 3rd generation, and the 4th generation is your great-grandparents. If you are missing people in your 4 generations, entering them in your chart is easy. On your family tree, locate the first missing generation. Once you have identified them, click on Add Father or Add Mother. Enter as much information as possible and click Next to see if the person's record already exists and just needs to be matched to your record. If the record doesn't exist, you will be prompted to create a new record. Follow these steps with all ancestors that need to be added to your 4-generation chart. The next family history activity on the chart is to start recording your own story. Elder Groberg stated that, by writing personal and family histories and doing the research required thereby, we inevitably have our hearts turned to our fathers as well as to our children. Recording your own story can be accomplished in many ways. To help you get started, you can use the FamilySearch.com website. Under the Activities tab, click on Record Your Story. Here you will see topics that can help you get started with your story. To begin, pick a topic and click on it. Once you are in that topic, choose the first question you want to answer. You have the choice now to either record your answer verbally by clicking on the red microphone button, or you can click on Type My Response to type it in. Helping others do family history work is the next activity on the chart. Look for opportunities to help members of your immediate and extended family, friends, and other members of the ward. Helping others will not only bring the joy of service into your life, it will also broaden your skills in family history work. The next activity on the Lords Battalion chart is to clean up your family tree. This can be done by adding sources where possible and merging duplicate records, etc. FamilySearch.org has many features to help ensure accuracy in your family tree. Keeping information clean and accurate will help your family get more temple work done. By not checking sources, you may inadvertently do temple work for non-existent individuals. By not checking for duplicates, your family may unintentionally do the temple work for the same individuals over and over again. The best place to start to clean your family tree is to look for red and white exclamation points or purple signpost icons on individuals in your family tree. Clicking on these icons will tell you what data problems exist or give you research suggestions. You can also find these on the far right side of an individual's person page, under Research Help. Further down the right side, you can find the tools necessary to make corrections, such as showing possible duplicates and merging by ID. As always, do not hesitate to reach out to a temple and family history consultant if you get stuck. Doing original research to find ancestors is the next activity on the chart. You can use the FamilySearch.com website to begin your search for missing ancestors. Under the Search tab, click on Records to begin your search. Enter as much information as you know about the ancestor and click on Search. Click on More options to enter specific information that can help you narrow your search results, such as marriage and death dates, children, etc. If you need more instruction, click on the Tips for Effective Searches icon or one of the articles located at the top of the page. The next activity on the chart is adding people to your family tree. You can add parents and children from your family tree directly or from an ancestor's person page. To add a missing child, for example, from the family tree, click on Children and then Add Child at the bottom. Enter as much information possible in the pop-up screen and click Next. If the person's record already exists, you will be prompted to match it to your record. If the record doesn't exist, you will be instructed to create a new record. The same can be done for adding a parent. It is possible to also add these from the ancestor's person screen. Just click on the appropriate Add icon and follow the same steps. The last activity on the Lords Battalion chart is to upload stories, photos and documents, etc. to the FamilySearch.com website. You can upload these items directly to an ancestor's person page under their Memories tab. Here you can drag and drop or click to upload photos, documents, stories, or audio recordings. Another way to upload items is to go to the Gallery tab under the Family Search Memories tab. Here you can also drag and drop items or click the green plus icon to add them. All the items you upload will be stored here. They can then be attached to specific ancestors. Faces in photos can be identified and linked to the person's profile and family tree. Photos and stories can also be easily shared through social media and email. For detailed instructions on how to upload memories, click on the light bulb icon on the bottom right of the gallery screen. This concludes the Maplewood Ward, Temple and Family History Plan video series. Hopefully, you have taken the opportunity to watch all 3 videos in the series, and are excited and motivated to help carry out the Ward's plan from video 1. Create a plan for temple and family history work with your family from video 2, and from video 3, join the Lords Battalion. In parting, President Nelson extends an invitation and promised blessing to you personally.
I invite you to increase your participation in family history, including family history research and indexing. I promise that as you increase your time in temple and family history work, you will increase and improve your ability to hear Him.
Once again, thank you for watching. And remember, as always, if you are having trouble with family search, call us. If you run into a problem with indexing that seems insurmountable, call us. Our indexing guru is standing by. And if you just can't seem to find an ancestor that you know is there, call us. The Temple and Family History consultants are on call and eager to help.